Hey everyone, Nvidia just reported second quarter results that blew all expectations, with revenue coming in $2 billion above what Nvidia was even expecting. So in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about how Meta platforms, Microsoft, and Tesla are driving some of the demand for Nvidia's products. So let's get right into it. And this is straight from Nvidia's quarterly earnings call, where Nvidia's management talked about some of the things that were going on during the quarter. And one of the things Nvidia mentioned was that it was highlighting how consumer internet companies drove very strong demand. For example, Meta Platforms recently highlighted that since launching Reels, AI recommendations have driven more than a 24% increase in time spent on Instagram. 24% increase in time spent. Now remember, Meta Platforms earns revenue by selling advertisements to folks browsing its platform. So if folks are spending more time on its platform, that's more opportunity for Meta Platforms to sell advertising to those folks. And so that means more revenue for Meta Platforms. And if you're driving more time engaged, then of course Meta would be interested in spending more money enhancing its artificial intelligence capabilities so that it can get folks to spend more time there, right? It's almost like a no-brainer for Meta to do this, to implement more of NVIDIA's products so that it can enhance its AI capabilities. Because if you're browsing the app and you don't see anything interesting, you're just going to close that app and maybe look on a different app. But if you open the app and you see post after post after post that's engaging, so you just keep browsing, you just keep engaging yourself with that app, and you don't look elsewhere because they're showing you things that are interesting. Well, in order to do that, that takes a lot of computing power, and they can benefit from NVIDIA's GPUs, and so that's what NVIDIA is highlighting, and Meta Platforms has also highlighted. Moving on, they say virtually any industry can benefit from generative AI, and then they highlight AI Copilot, such as the one that was announced by Microsoft, which can boost the productivity of over 1 billion office workers and tens of millions of software engineers. Billions of professionals in legal services, sales, customer support, and education can leverage AI systems to train in their field. And I can tell you from personal example, using Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, I could really use enhancements from AI to make those softwares more intuitive in my use cases. I can see where it can be improved. It's not there yet, but I can see areas where it can improve. In fact, I've been trying to get this AI Copilot from Microsoft, but that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into that. Just the fact that there's possibilities and there's use cases where it can enhance productivity, that's going to drive demand, and that's already driving demand for NVIDIA's products. And the final case, Tesla, which I don't have anything highlighted on the screen for, but I did want to talk about how, in my opinion, one of the most practical use cases for artificial intelligence is driverless car technology. One of the most practical and most valuable that can save thousands of lives if AI is more effective on the roads, causing less accidents, less deaths on the road. That can be a huge benefit to society, businesses, and individuals alike. So I think that's a huge opportunity, and one area that's driving demand for Nvidia's products, because to implement driverless car technology, you need a lot of data, you need a lot of computing power, where Nvidia excels at. And Tesla has been using Nvidia's GPUs in their cars to enhance that and move towards that driverless car technology, which is not here yet, but hopefully will be at some point in the near future. We can have driverless technology that can be much better than human drivers on the road. So just to recap, Nvidia's most recent quarter blew everyone's expectations out of the water. $2 billion in revenue, above what anyone else was expecting. And partly that was driven by companies like Meta Platforms, Microsoft, and Tesla. All right, but that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.